We are here under the cab chat. I've got really lovely customer. She is basically history. So she gonna tell us about the sycamores in Aveley. And I think she's the first one who opens up. That's what, am I right? So
Yes.
let's go and listen to her what she is telling. Go on, it's your turn now.
The Sycamores is a sheltered housing complex owned by Thurrock Borough Council, and it was opened in March 1977, and I went there as the sheltered housing officer, and I was there for 35 years. Things have changed a lot, but when I first went there, people were able to move in there if they were 60, age 60 or onwards. Now they take people that are a little bit younger if they're in need of special adaptations and such. I used to work 6 days a week and have a relief come in on the 7th day, but all that changed when they decided to make us work 5 days a week, and then the 2 days at the weekend were covered by a control centre who answered a call. If somebody pulled their call, emergency call, they would answer and find out what the problem was, and then they would either call an ambulance or the person's relative to come and help them.
So was it the first in Aveley as a care home thing?
Yes, it was the first one in Aveley. They built the Sycamores, and then when they finished the Sycamores, they then went to build Broome Place.
Oh yeah, in the Park Lane.
In Park Lane.
Yep.
And then a few years after that, they built the Rowings, which is up.
Yeah, opposite the top house.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, so when the first, so the purpose was, we obviously know that one. So how, like, the works like the attendance, you told me is really, like, you do attendance over the intercom as well, something like that?
Every morning, each resident would get a call somewhere between 8:30 and 10 o'clock. They would have a call to ask them if they were okay, or if they had any problems, such as health problems, or maybe they had a repair that needed to be done in their flat. And I would obviously deal with that.
How many rooms or accommodations there are in Sycamores?
There are 32 flats there, and
they're all like one size or different sizes?
No, they're all one-bedroom flats. But when I first went there, there was 44, because we had 8 flats in Chichester Close which were attached.
Yeah, in the back.
That's right.
That's true.
But they've been taken over by a housing association now, and they're for people who need extra support in the community. And then when the new Maltings was built, they added that onto the Sycamores.
Oh, that was part of the Sycamores,
yes.
The new Maltings, yes? Okay,
so
that's a new thing.
That meant that I had 56 flats to look after, which usually averaged out to about 80 to 85 people, because we didn't just take single people, we took married people as well.
Oh, so couple together can go in.
And they're all one-bedroom flats. They've got a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a nice lounge. Every
single one?
Yes.
So how you would have managed that, the new Melton, because it's a different building?
Well, once I'd done all the calls, I would then switch my intercom system over to the control centre, and then I would go and see the people that were vulnerable.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who will tell you they're all right on the intercom, but you can tell by their voice that they're not. So I used to spend the morning normally popping round to see that they were okay, and if I found they needed assistance in any kind, I would make sure they had it.
Oh, that's really lovely, because that's always fascinates these things, you know. And these things I personally thought should, like, younger generation or anywhere who moved into Aveley should know these things. So I am lucky enough to having you on board to get to know, like, as a person, that you are the history, you know. You are the person that who started running Sycamore, and you still there living. So for me, it's really honored that having interviewed you, asking about all these things. So I much appreciate that one.
The other thing is,
Yeah.
there's a community hall at the Sycamores,
Yeah.
which everybody can use. And when I was there, I used to do 3 lunches a week so that people could come and meet.
Like outside, like Aveley residents, local people, or
If
they can't
somebody
afford
from
it.
out Aveley wanted to come and they were older, they could come, and there was the charge was just enough to cover the food.
The cost, yeah, proper. Yeah.
So I used to cook 3 meals Monday, Wednesday and Fridays for them, and then they also used to have bingo sessions and whist drives as well.
Every 3 nights,
Well,
or one of them nights.
no, each 3 times a week after they'd had their lunch.
Yeah.
They'd have bingo, and then the other 2 days when they didn't have bingo, we used to have whist drives.
Which what's that?
That's a card game.
Okay.
And there's 4 people sit round a table, and I think you have to be very clever for that. I never quite got to knowing, you know, because you've got to work out each person's move.
Yeah, what they're thinking, you know,
yes.
and what the cards they've got in their hand, you know,
That's
what they're going to
right.
be their next move. That's clever game, isn't it, anyway?
So, but yes, and once a month we used to have a social evening on a Saturday, where people, you know, used to come, and we'd have the records on, and some of them would get up and dance. And we'd have, you know, like a finger buffet.
So it's like nice, proper social hub sort of thing.
Yes.
Which is really good. No, that's really appreciated.
And we used to have a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Where we had at least 60 people there.
Oh, okay.
And we used to have an anniversary dinner as well in March to, you know, obviously celebrate the, you know, times that each year that it came round that the place was open.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice of you, really kind of you, and we were looking forward to having you more new things to discover from you, that which always helpful, because the main reason for that one is like the dedication you have done for that 35 years on one place and look after of vulnerable people. That's motivation for us as a younger generation. Oh, I appreciate that one. Thank you very much, and nice to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.